Did you know that Eleanor of Aquitaine was considered one of Europe's wealthiest and most powerful women during the High Middle Ages? Picture the 12th century when the world was a vast chessboard of kingdoms and empires. Eleanor, the daughter of William X, Duke of Aquitaine, was born in 1122 in the heart of France. Eleanor's early life was far from ordinary. Her father, a man of considerable influence and power, ensured she was exposed to a world of political intrigue and social complexities from a young age. She was not merely an observer but a participant, learning the art of diplomacy, the nuances of power, and the importance of alliances. This was an unconventional upbringing for a woman of her time, but it was this very exposure that prepared Eleanor for a life of power and influence. Eleanor's early life was a precursor to her future prowess and influence, but it was just the beginning of her extraordinary journey. Eleanor's first marriage to Louis VII of France was not just a union of two individuals, but a strategic move in the chess game of power. In 1137, a marriage was arranged between 15-year-old Eleanor and 17-year-old Louis, the heir to the French throne. This was more than a marriage, it was a merger of two powerful territories, Aquitaine and France. As Queen Consort of France, Eleanor was no mere ornament. She was a shrewd and active participant in the political machinations of the time. Her influence was felt throughout the court, her intelligence and charm making her a force to be reckoned with. Yet this was a time of great turmoil, and Eleanor's marriage to Louis was not without its challenges. One of the most significant events during their marriage was the Second Crusade, a grand but ultimately unsuccessful attempt to reclaim the Holy Land from Muslim forces. Eleanor accompanied Louis on this crusade, a rare and bold move for a queen consort. Her presence was not just symbolic, she brought with her the resources and troops of Aquitaine, demonstrating her crucial role in power dynamics. But alliances, like marriages, can be fraught with tension. Eleanor and Louis were increasingly at odds, their differing personalities and views causing a rift that no crusade could bridge. After 15 years of marriage and 2 daughters, they sought an annulment. Their marriage was annulled in 1152 on the grounds of consanguinity, a common tactic for dissolving royal marriages. But this was not an end, but a new beginning for Eleanor. Her annulment from Louis left her the most eligible bachelorette in Europe, with her vast lands returning under her control. Eleanor's first marriage might have ended in an annulment, but her influence was far from over. Just 2 months after her annulment from Louis VII, Eleanor embarked on a new chapter of her life with Henry II of England. This union was not just a marriage, it was a strategic alliance. Eleanor, the Duchess of Aquitaine, was a valuable asset, and her marriage to Henry II brought a wealth of land and power to the English crown. Their union was prolific, with the birth of 8 children. Among these were 2 future kings who would leave their mark on history: Richard the Lionheart and King John. Richard, known for his courage and military prowess, and John, infamous for his role in the creation of the Magna Carta. Their stories are for another day, but it is worth noting the influence of their remarkable mother in their upbringing and in shaping their reigns. As Queen Consort of England, Eleanor was more than just a wife and mother. She was a force to be reckoned with, a woman of intellect and ambition. She actively involved herself in the governance of the realm, influencing policies and decisions. Her power, however, was not just confined to the English borders. Eleanor's territories in France, the rich Duchy of Aquitaine, and her connections in Europe made her a formidable figure. But it wasn't always smooth sailing. Eleanor's marriage to Henry II was fraught with conflict and power struggles. Their disagreements were infamous, often played out in public, leading to periods of estrangement. Yet Eleanor remained undeterred. She navigated these challenges with strength and resilience, maintaining her influence and power. Eleanor's life was an example of the power of strategic alliances, the complexities of medieval politics, and the role of women in shaping history. Her marriage to Henry II was not just a chapter in her life, it was a significant period that shaped the course of English and European history. Eleanor's marriage to Henry II was known to be rocky, but it further amplified her influence and power. Eleanor of Aquitaine, a woman of substance, a queen of unparalleled influence, and a character that continues to fascinate us to this day. In her later years, Eleanor of Aquitaine was not one to retire quietly into the shadows. A lioness in winter, Eleanor roared louder and fiercer than ever before. Despite the frost of age, her spirit remained unbroken, her influence undiminished. This period of Eleanor's life was marked by turmoil and strife. The family discord reached a boiling point when her sons initiated a rebellion against their father, King Henry II. Eleanor was not a mere spectator in this family feud. She actively supported her sons, showcasing her undying courage and unquenchable thirst for justice. However, her role in the rebellion came at a cost. Eleanor was imprisoned by Henry, her freedom snatched away. Yet even behind the cold stone walls, Eleanor's spirit remained undaunted. Her tenacity, her resilience, her will to survive were as fierce as ever. Following Henry's death, Eleanor emerged from her captivity, not as a broken woman but as a regent for her son Richard during the Third Crusade. She was not merely a figurehead, she was a force to be reckoned with. She negotiated alliances, secured funds and managed affairs, proving that she was as capable a leader as any man of her time. Eleanor's life ended in the year 1204, but her legacy endured. She embodied power, influence and resilience, a woman who defied societal expectations and carved her path. Her life displayed the indomitable spirit of womanhood, a beacon of hope and inspiration for generations to come. The echoes of Eleanor's life continue to resonate today, her name synonymous with courage and resilience. Her story tells of the power of determination, the strength of character, and the unyielding spirit of a woman who refused to be confined by the norms of her time. Eleanor of Aquitaine's life was a remarkable journey of power, influence, and steadfastness that continues to inspire to this day. In the pages of history, she remains the lioness in winter, a symbol of strength, courage, and an enduring legacy that transcends time. From being a queen of two nations to being a mother of kings, Eleanor of Aquitaine was indeed a woman ahead of her time. Her life was a captivating tapestry of power, politics, and passion. Her marriages, first to Louis VII of France and then to Henry II of England, saw her wield considerable influence, not just as a queen consort, but as a shrewd political player in her own right. She was not just a queen, but a mother who raised future kings, Richard the Lionheart and John. Her influence endured, shaping the course of history long after her reign. Even in her twilight years, Eleanor's spirit remained unbroken, her influence undimmed. Her life in the winter of her years as a regent for her son Richard further encapsulates her indomitable character. Eleanor of Aquitaine's life was a testament to her strength, intelligence, and determination, making her one of the most influential figures in history. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.